Divine light surrounds the space and every soul who enters it. I call upon Source, angels, guides, and ancestors of the highest good. Expel all negative energy, fear, and illusion, transmuting them into wisdom, strength, and healing. May the power of divine alchemy transform shadow into light, doubt into clarity, and pain into purpose. Protect this circle with love and truth, that each message delivered here serves only the highest path. We rise as warriors of spirit, aligned, guided, and renewed. So it is, and so it shall be. Welcome back, Divine Alchemizing Warriors, where tarot isn't entertainment, it's activation. If you've been feeling torn between truth and illusion, Spirit brought you here for a revelation. Someone's mask is slipping. The truth is unveiling, and your higher self is whispering. See what's real. The reading begins with chaos, disguised as urgency. There's a person, or even two people, who rushes in and out of your life with mixed messages, cutting words, and unfinished truth. They once had you doubting confirmation, your intuition. They feed on confusion because clarity exposes them. When you see clearly, you can see through them. Spirit says their sword is dull now. It can no longer cut and slice as they please. You no longer need to fight battles that don't belong to you. You're being asked to shift from defense to evolution. Courage isn't yelling louder, it's walking away quieter. Spirit is saying embrace courage. Open your mind, learn from your experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey. Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. Adapting doesn't mean tolerating. Okay? Because a spirit is saying adapt and thrive. But you don't have to tolerate. Don't tolerate. Spirit is saying transmute it. Okay? Because when you transmute it, luck flows with change. Because you'll be changing it when you transmute it. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. Absolutely. Confirmation. This is a relationship energy, romantic or otherwise. There was once genuine connection, chemistry, promise, soul recognition, but third party interference, gossip, or emotional triangulation polluted it. Judgment is your wake-up call. Okay? You awaken through reflection. The triumphant says, stop resurrecting what's already buried. Leave that thing in the grave. Okay? Do not resurrect anything. Meaning stop going in circles. Stopping the insanity. When you keep doing something over and over and over again, wanting a different result, but you're not getting it, that's called insanity. So you want to stop the insanity. When you stop the insanity, you will get a different result. So leave it buried. Don't stay in a cycle that no longer serves you. It never served you. You can forgive and still release this. Just because you buried something, after you awaken it upon your reflection, okay, doesn't mean you can't forgive it. You can forgive it, which will allow you to release it. The true soulmate connection that awaits you can't land, cannot come to you while you're entangled in half-truths. You've been suspended between intuition and illusion. The Chariot says it's time to move forward with determination to get to success. But the Hangman says is you can't move forward not until you understand why you waited. Not until you understand why you sacrifice. Okay? Not until you know why you sacrificed and hung around and stayed in that cycle. Why you waited for them. Why to change, more likely. To enhance themselves, you waited for them to what? More likely to ascend, okay? You waited for them to advance themselves to spiritually as well as on this earthly plane. Once that click happens, the moment you see what's real, you'll accelerate forward like lightning. You'll be able to go forward very quickly. Spirit is saying this pause was not divine protection, not punishment. Someone emotionally manipulative, a water sign energy for many of you, try to keep control through silence or guilt. But baby, the death card arrived as the final word for transformation, transitioning, and release. To make change. Change can be good or bad. It all depends on the quality of your thoughts. Their reign in your heart is over. Game is over. This ending isn't tragic, it's sacred. Spirit pulled the plug on emotional dependency, so your empathy could evolve into discernment.
Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel.
You've been giving so much outward that your intuition grew quiet. Now it's time for stillness. It's time for meditation. It's time for your prayers. Pray those psalms. Get them psalms out. Pray them. It's time for solitude. To tune back to source. You have to reconnect back to source. The High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Now, before we get to the High Priestess in reverse, the spiritual retreat with the meditation, Spirit is also saying seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom so that you can rejuvenate, emerge with rejuvenation. Okay? It's also about obtaining those downloads, obtaining the wisdom, and being rejuvenated. The High Priestess reverse says you already know. You already knew. You just stop trusting what it is you know. So take a few days offline, cleanse, in the bath, cleansing bath. For those of you who have altars, cleanse your altar, sit with your own voice. Because after death comes rebirth, that transition. So I want to pull some cards from the Sacred Soul Portal. See what messages Spirit has for us. 1 or 2 cards for my warriors. Thank you. Begin again, right? This complements that death card, that transformation, endings, change, transition. It's best to cut any losses and start anew right now. Begin again. You will gain more in the long run if you do so. Because holding on to dead weight is dead and stanky. You need to let it go. When it's dead and stanky, you gotta let it go. So cut it. Cut any losses. There's nothing wrong with cutting losses. There's nothing wrong with change. Because you want new. Biding time. You just need to wait a little while for everything to catch up and settle into place. Okay? It's like divine timing.
Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel.
These are some great cards here. Begin again. See how it look on this end. Begin again. Biding time. Absolutely. All right. Going to pull from sacred realms to see what additional information Spirit wants to give. Now that we've gone through the portal, what realms, what information from the realms does Spirit want to say for our warriors? Spirit, couple cards, please. 1, Sky Temple. Great potential, practical steps, mentorship, action, achieving your success. Yeah, after this ending, learn from your life lessons and go towards achieving your success. Right after that change. Okay? After you cut the losses so that you can start anew. You have great potential. Anything? Any other cards from this deck, Spirit? Alright, that's it. And I'm going to pull a card or two from the moon deck. Card or two for the warriors. Okay. Eclipse. A big leap. Take a big leap and transform from the dark side. Take a big leap and transform from the dark side. Okay. Eclipse. Yeah.
Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel.
So, there are some alchemy actions that you can take. I have a mirror ritual for you. You can stand before a mirror. Have a mirror right before you. I'm going to use mine. Stand before a mirror. This is the mirror ritual. With your hand over your heart, say aloud, I release all illusions. I release all illusions that keep me from my truth. I call my power, clarity, and peace back to me, fully restored. All right. I release all illusions that keep me from my truth. I call my power, clarity, and peace back to me, fully restored. There's a water cleanse. For those of you who want to do a water cleanse, you get up, you place a bowl of water in sunlight or moonlight. I have my moon water there. Overnight, place a bowl of water in sunlight or moonlight overnight. In the morning, pour it over your hands. Okay, pour it over your hands and say, I wash away manipulation, confusion, and fear. Only clear sight remains. The affirmation for this reading: my courage births new beginnings. I adapt, I thrive, I am guided by truth alone. You were never meant to fight for a seat at tables that collapse the moment you arrive. Spirit is building you a new one, a sturdy one, a sacred one, and surrounded by those who celebrate your peace, not prey on it. Subscribe to Divine Alchemizing Warrior 18, where every ending becomes alchemy and every truth sets you free. Remember, you are a warrior, you are divine, and your transformation is already unfolding. Join the circle, embrace the guidance, and continue to alchemize your journey. Subscribe, like, and comment.